Mr. Boston. Cheap shit vodka.
Like, seriously, how many times have you had sex in the last 4 years? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Let's talk numbers. I don't know. Is that ridiculous? Probably. The best way to get started on the path to sharing your work is to think about what you want to learn and make a commitment to learning it in front of others. Pay attention to what others are sharing and then start taking note of what they're not sharing. Be on the lookout for voids that you can fill with your own efforts, no matter how bad they are at first. Share what you love, and the people who love the same things will find you. The biggest takeaway from this book, and from that quote in particular, is if I think about this YouTube channel, for example, as learning about something, in this case, myself, and I just upload the byproduct of that learning process, whether it's short films, whether it's sitting down and having a conversation about a book that I feel like is kind of sort of changing my life or changing my way of thinking about things. It just be anything, and I just need to get past this place of I need to be more, I need to be better, I need to be more focused. And, I think I didn't realize until very recently that, I was old enough when I started this channel that I kind of just assumed that I was like, oh, okay, I don't need to make 100 or 200 videos like the experts say to figure out what I want to make. I'm already past that. I just need to figure out like exactly what I want to make on this platform and a whole direction for a channel. And I think it just put an immense amount of pressure on myself to have it all figured out, So I wanted to share just a quick update on the channel to, a quote from this book that I do feel like is super, I guess, sort of cheesy to say. It's very inspiring. I think it's inspiring for me because it's allowing me to tweak the way that I think about uploading content. Posting photos, thinking a little bit less about what I'm making or where it fits and just making it and being done. And I've said things like that on this channel in the past, but I think what's interesting to me is there's something about this book where it clicked, this idea of just like, cool, I'm learning something, whether it's to be a better storyteller or a better filmmaker, but in this case, learning about myself, my struggle in life in general, in all sorts of different, arenas. And finding ways and just exploring different ways to share that with you guys is sort of all I need to really care about. And I after reading the book, I kind of went back and watched all of my videos in a row. Wow, that sounds very narcissistic. But I did do it as an exercise because I was I was hoping that I would just kind of catch something, like whether it's a memory about how I felt making a certain type of video or do I want to revisit, a certain thing, and it's funny. If I look at just views on this channel, the most successful video is one, it's an unboxing, and I kind of did it because I just needed a video idea that day. And and it is not at all the type of video content that I want to make. And so in the past, and this is 100% true, I let that kind of bring me down, drag me down a little bit. I let that not allow me to continue making things or continue for me personally, uploading on this channel. So Show Your Work from Austin, I believe I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, Kleon, or Kleon, or Clean, or Kilio, probably butchering it. Not sure, how do you butcher that? It seems like an easy name to say. Anyway, highly recommended. I picked it up used on Amazon for like $4. I don't even care if you're just like an aspiring writer or cabinet maker or watercolor painter or whatever you are. If you struggle with this idea of like imposter syndrome or putting up your own roadblocks for you, to prevent yourself from being successful. And by successful, I just mean growing. I'm not taking this book or talking about this quote because I think it's going to make this channel explode. But, I think the most embarrassing sort of like shameful thing for me is that I think this channel has like 52 or 3 videos. Let's just say 50 videos. But that's in like almost 4 years. And that's ridiculous. Because I like making videos. And if you really like doing something, you really enjoy it, you really love it, like, you're only going to do it 50 times in 4 years? Read the book. I'm not saying it changed my life, but it definitely has shifted my perspective on how I view creative endeavors, creative pursuits, kind of focusing more on the process and focusing more for me. And you might relate if you think in a similar fashion, but focus more on what's next and getting your idea, getting your vibe, getting your energy, your notion, whatever it is you want to say. Even if it's like what I just did, moving across the country and just took some iPhone clips and slapped them together. But to me, it's like, cool, done. Like the editing process was quick, and I wanted to initially I thought of making like this micro documentary about, struggle and moving and all this other stuff. And it's like, nah, dude, like, it's okay. It's okay to make that moving on piece and be done. And then, continue on. In fact, what time is it now? 4:37. I think I'm going to go for a sunset hike and just try to get some imagery that may or may not make it into this video.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
All I know is show your work, read it, absorb it, and then put it back into the world. All right. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah.